fold in. So we don't want to lose all of the air that we have incorporated in there. So we will not be whisking the flour in, we'll be folding it in. And we're going to do this in batches. So you sprinkle some flour, about 1/3 of your flour in there. And to folding, we're going to be going in a circular fashion, clockwise. Go around the clock. When we get to 12 o'clock, we cut it down at 6 o'clock. So again, when you're folding in, it's always good to tilt the bowl slightly at an angle. That way, your spatula will get right down to the bottom. It's not just scraping the sides. So I'm going around, cutting down until I can barely see the first batch of flour. Then I'm going to sprinkle in another 1/3. So you can see how gently I'm even sprinkling the flour in. I'm not just pouring everything into the middle or on top. When you do that, it can cause your sabayon to deflate. So just a light sprinkle on the top. Again, we go around, we cut down in the middle. Make sure you're scraping the spatula on the sides of the bowl. So don't just concentrate in the middle. Make sure you're scraping the sides as well. Again, once the second batch of flour has disappeared, we're going with the third one, and it's the same thing. Sprinkle all over the top. And we continue with our folding in. So we had our vanilla in there, whole egg, sugar. We whisked for about 5 minutes until we got to a very light ribbon trill stage. And then we're at the stage we're now folding in our flour. And we're going round the clock, cutting down at 6, going around the clock, cutting down at 6. Once the last batch of flour has gone in, you just want to fold in or keep folding in until you cannot see any trace of flour and until you don't have any lumps in there. Once you are at that stage, it's done.